Is that it? I was so ready for a proper fight. Oh. Lamau. Can we agree the Lightning games were awful? Well, I gotta play all the FF13s as prep for that. Go to the big open area? Maybe I will. Good.
You think you stand a chance?
Fuck you! Why am I not doing the thing? Oh, of course! There we go. Okay, I got it. No. Sorry, I forgot. It's two moves to that one sword slash. That's really confusing. Those two sword moves to that one slash. I'm gonna try and weave it in naturally. All right.
You're wasting my time.
God, I got hit so many times there. That was embarrassing. Didn't Devil May Cry 5 come out at the same time as 7 Remake? DMC 5 was the better game? Yeah, this came out 1 year before FF7 Remake, Part 1. And it is a better game. Better action. It's just better. Luna, thank you for the 46 months! Hope you're still having fun. I am. It's so good. I can't stop it. I can't stop playing this. You should test which moves can trade hits with theirs. Yeah, because some of my moves seem to be able to stagger them. Others they seem to be able to walk through. So yeah. We've got 5 minutes in the void, dude. You're damn straight. I'm trying to get the timing on this. This is confusing. One button hit is 2 slashes. That's what keeps throwing me off. So it's got to be on the third one. There you go. Right. Enemies die too quickly if you start optimizing Vergil. He's too good! He's too fucking strong. I can't imagine not playing this on Son of Sparta mode. Like, it still feels like normal mode with this guy. The bosses, I guess, are hard, but those bosses are often optimized for different characters, like, you know, the big... One button hit, then spam the button for a million stab. Yeah. I'll get it eventually. Also, let's take this. not dead? How are you not dead after that? That's the most outrageous move I've ever seen in my entire life. That's that fucking outrageous. I can do the thing now. I can do it. I can do the thing, guys. Alright. There we go. Wasted? Ah, we'll get it back. We'll get it back. Whatever. Bro, dude, you can't remember FF7 that well, but you can remember the atmosphere, the vibe. And having a goofball Red 13 wasn't part of it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even if you haven't played the OG in a while, you know that something's off when you play Remake. Something is wrong. And then it makes you wonder, was the OG ever that good? It's like, no, they changed everything for the worse. Where am I supposed to go? Oh! Journalist vision. Let's go. Oh! Hello.
Show me your motivation.
Alright, fine! I tried! I'm trying to aura farm, man. I'm trying to aura farm as much as possible, but it's hard. It's high risk, high reward. Was this game good or not? This game's fucking awesome. This game's so sick. You surprised he reads my chats when I'm talking? I'm pretty full of shit. Well, I try to read as many chats as I can, but I just can't get them all. There's just too many. So. The million stabs spam like crazy and don't stop. With the million stab, do you mean this one? Like that? Or is that the million stab? Let me just see the full combo.
Clean cut.
That's not it.
Clean cut.
It does look kind of funny when you think about it. Ooh, that was stylish. Rolling around at the speed of sound. My name is Vergil and I'm going on adventures. Don't mess with me. I'm crazy. That is very fucking Verso, I just realized, from E33. That's a very fucking Verso attack. That's so sick. Yeah. Okay. There's a double stab combo. Okay. Spam like crazy without stopping. You can do it after a stinger and after combo A. After combo A. You just have to spam it like crazy, as you say. Okay. Oh. Okay. Tell you what, let's work that in. Let's work that in. Yeah, I mean, like, and the fact that Verso is using... Verso, one character from E33 uses a Devil May Cry mechanic is fucking crazy. It's nuts. So, yeah. Okay, let's try that out. Let's try that out. I can use that to gain. I can use that. Okay. There we go. Hold triangle during the stinger input to initiate the million stab. Cool. Otherwise, you just do it 1, 2, 3, and then spam nothing.
Now you suffer.
I wonder how long you can keep that going for.
Now you die.
You can keep that going for a while, can't you? Will I be giving a review of the franchise when I'm done? I don't really do, like, sit-down YouTube reviews, if that makes any sense.
Now you suffer.
I kind of just do them on stream. I'm not at Josh Stripe Hayes' level, where he can sit down and just, like, kind of do a full review on his own. He's top tier. I try to learn from him. I try to learn from his example. I think he's a cool guy. So, he looks like he spends way too much hair gel. Nah, it's perfect. Nah, this is the perfect haircut, man. It just looks so weird. It shouldn't work, but it works because it's him. Like, what, you're gonna tell Vergil his hair's wrong? He'll fuck you up. He's insane. Vanderblack, thank you for that super chat. DMC is like Quentin Tarantino B-movie with a good dose of cringe and a fun male power fantasy. Also check out FF14 Samurai Vergil mod. I didn't know that it bled into 14. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's cringe. Like, I think cringe is like a bad thing for the most part. For everything I've seen in Devil May Cry, nothing has made me go like, oh god, I'm embarrassed to even witness this. It's more like it's campy. It's camp. It's over the top. Cringe is like embarrassing to watch. That's what I'd say. And nothing in this entire series has been that so far. Even V was not like embarrassing to watch. Like it was meme. It was a funny thing to rip on. It was meme worthy. But nothing in this has been like Titus laughing in FF10. Let me put it this way: if a character laughed like Titus in FF10 in this game, I feel like the game itself would treat it as ridiculous, and so would the other characters. Whereas FF10 with Titus's laugh, it tries to treat it like you're the weird one for thinking it's cringe and embarrassing, and it's actually the Mona Lisa of video game cutscenes. You know what I mean? That's a difference in that regard. Capcom games and their fandoms seem to be a lot more grounded in reality than Final Fantasy fans are. That's the difference. So, OG FF7 had a taste of modern cyberpunk, and humanity needs to be punished for its sins. That's what you got for it. Well, it's not all humans' fault. I mean, Shinra's like, they're the big bad. Everyone else is kind of just stuck in a difficult situation, you know. I mean, even when you go to Calm and you talk to one of the residents there, they themselves are aware that Mako energy is like bad for the planet and it's causing serious damage, but they're like, well, on the other hand, Mako is also what's powering all our machines, so what do we do without it? And they don't know, they're conflicted. That's like the normal person. Not that I would know that, since I've never played Final Fantasy VII, you know, according to Twitter, but, you know, if I had, I would know a thing like that. So, even Dark Soul with light? Yeah, when he's like, I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light! Again, that's like a Jean-Claude Van Damme B-movie moment. It's cheesy, it's camp, but it's not cringe. Like, Van Damme movies are cheesy and camp, and you can say they're B, but they're not cringe. There's a big difference in it. So, yeah. Just 1 second, chat. Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Hey! Who left that there? I'm trying to get that million stab.
You shall die.
Oh! What? Let's do this then! I think we're getting a bit better. I think we're getting a bit better. Oh my god. Okay. Now I'm putting it all together. So this is fun. This is so sick. I'm actually like sad when the fights are over. I'm like, I wasn't done yet. I want to fight more enemies. Oh, there's one good Steven Seagal movie. Well, the thing is, like, Steven Seagal movies, you shouldn't be watching them for like a polished Academy Award-winning experience, all right? Steven Seagal movies are fun because he's just this huge 6'5" bully with a ponytail who's just bullying everyone else. Like, Steven Seagal's world is populated by terrible people and bad guys. It's like Fist of the North Star. But it's fine because he's an even bigger bully than them. It's like watching a bully other bullies. That's why Steven Seagal movies are so fun. The mistake is watching them expecting, like, I don't know, some polished experience. That's, yeah. Alright, let's do this.
Now you die. Stop.
Sure you can!
Have you decided which one of you will die first?
Who's next? I'm gonna go get that health first. This song is so good, man. How do they even think of this? I'm still in a fight. There you are.
Show me your motivation.
Oh, it's just a red beetle. They're not dangerous. Oh well. So, JCVD. Jean-Claude Van Damme is awesome. He's sick. So, I haven't seen all his movies though. They are of varying quality. You can say that. So, chat's been wild tonight. My chat's. I think my chat's pretty cool. Always be fighting. Always get music. Bloodsport? Bloodsport is fucking sick. Bloodsport is where you can see a lot of fighting games take influence from. Like, Johnny Cage comes completely from JCVD and Bloodsport. Like, that's where the split punch comes from. And all that. And I love Bolo Young. Bolo Young is such a good villain actor. And I miss that kind of actor. Like, every actor today is kind of like a hero actor. No. We need villain actors. We need bad guys, alright? We need guys... Okay. You can't just only have good guy actors. We need guys... Where is he? See, we need actors who look like this as well. You can't only... This guy should not be a lead. But this guy should always be a bad guy. He should always be a henchman or like a final boss. He just looks so fucking sick. And the sort of his character type is quite it's simple but very effective. Not only is he this huge fucking bodybuilder, but he's also a martial artist. You know, it's the last thing he needed on top of everything else. He's fucking huge, he's fucking strong. He looks actually strong, like not synthol or not just like fake show muscle strong. He looks really fucking strong actually. And then on top of that, he can actually just do kung fu and martial arts. He looks nuclear. He looks terrifying when you fight him. Whoa. Whoa. I think this is the first big movie he was in, Enter the Dragon, with Bruce Lee in 1973. And he just, I think Goro from Mortal Kombat is based on this dude. Because he is terrifying in this film. He's just such an asshole. He kills people really violently. And it's great. His face acting is amazing. As he's like breaking their necks or breaking them in half, he looks like he's having the time of his life. He could not be happier to be just breaking these people in half. He's such a fucking bastard. This is so cool. Chong Li in the end of Bloodsport. Whatever. Close enough. Like, just look at that unit, man. Like, look at this guy. That looks like serious power. Bro, he looks like he would fucking stuff you down the toilet. Right? He would throw you through a brick wall. So, yeah. He's 80 years old. Yeah, no, he's still alive. Apparently, he's a really nice guy in person. He's a good example of how, a lot of people actors who play like the worst people ever, actors who play villains and terrible people, they're usually the nicest people in real life. Like, kind of consistently. It's sort of like, it's like death metal or like heavy metal guys. If you ever meet like people who play death metal in real life, they're usually like the nicest, most chilled out people. And it makes sense because they get all their anger out in their performance, whether it's metal or whether it's playing a villain. You don't really like... You don't have the need to be angry anymore because you just played the angriest person in the world. So, I don't know. It's cool. So, whereas people who only play the nicest people ever or the good guys, those can be different stories behind the scenes. So, yeah. Unfortunately, actors who play villains get treated like villains too. That's just audience members being fucking stupid, sadly. Like, if you can't tell that that's not actually the real person, that's a performance, that's on you. Alright? Somehow you didn't get the memo that movies and TV shows are like... They're not real. They're performances. Somehow you didn't get that memo. And that's your own fault. Ooh! Let's do this. There's a boss fight here somewhere. Oh, I just walked through him with my pure aura. Sunzi, thank you for the 9 months. Yeah, exactly, Vanderbilt. I am thinking of Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Like, people thought he was actually like that in real life. It's like, no, you fucking idiot, man. If that kid behaved like Joffrey on set, he wouldn't have a job. He'd be blacklisted. No one would like him. He's obviously like a nice person who could just switch it on to camera. It's ridiculous, man. That anyone actually thought, oh, he must be like that in real life. No. You're just a fucking crazy person who thinks Game of Thrones is real. I'm sorry, were the fire-breathing dragons not a dead giveaway that this isn't real? Like... My god, were the White Walker zombies not enough of a tell that maybe this is a fantasy? Maybe this isn't actually real? Fucking idiots, man. So, yeah. Is there no boss here? Oh. Just customization. Oh man, I RP walked for nothing! Yeah. So. Mags Francesco, welcome in, welcome in. It's called Stellar Acting. No, Jack Gleason, I think that's his name. His acting as Joffrey is fucking S tier. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Got me in slow motion. Oh, I forgot I can heal. I forgot I have that move. I keep forgetting I can do that. Oh my god. This is still fun. It's intense. It's fucking intense. And this boss is tricky. FF7 Remake gameplay is a lot better. Gigabeef 313. Why must you turn my stream into a house of lies? Alright? You proud of yourself? Coming in here?
What are you doing?
Being dishonest like that to my face? Is that the new meta? Lying to streamers? Okay? Is that the new TikTok hippity-hoppity broccoli-haired trend? Okay? You know that's not true. You know that's not true, Gigabeef. Now have a good long think about what you've done. Be ashamed of yourself. Right, let's do this.
You shall die.
Damn, that's a hard one to dodge. Nah. No, my fault. Bad timing. Nah, I'm so bad at this dodge. Oh my god. Alright, no more aura farming. Let's just kill him. Fuck you! Alright. That felt good. The meta aura farmers do not die and win. Sometimes you just gotta run. Sometimes you gotta use your run button, mate. Oh my god. So, top tier entertainment, creative. Oh, you get out of here. Yeah. Squanchy, put him in the corner. Bed, no dinner. So, basically MB Raven. So basically FF16 ripped off everything from this and made it worse. It actually did. That's what's so sad about this. And I do want to check one thing real quickly. I'm kind of curious about one thing, because this pissed me off a lot when I played 16. And now that I've played this game, I want to see if I'm right. Because this fight should have been Clive versus Odin as Ifrit and the giant horse, and it just should have been a fight like that. But instead, it was a one-on-one sword fight. And I was like, why? Why have they done it this way? And I get the feeling that they've just blatantly ripped it off from Devil May Cry, and I'm worried I'm gonna be right about this. Like, bullshit. Every single time we fought like some big chungus in 16, you fight them as a human form, then it's Ifrit versus Garuda, then it's Ifrit versus Titan, Ifrit versus Bahamut. And it should have been that for this. But instead, that was just some random QTE, and then this is the boss fight between Clive and Odin. I was like, why? Benjamin, thank you for that $2 super chat. How does FF1 to 9 hold up so well? Because those games knew what they were and who they were for, and they weren't trying to be something they weren't. It's as simple as that. Whereas if you want to see Final Fantasy trying to be something it's not, FF16 is actually kind of the peak prime example of that.
If you think your will the stronger, prove it. By this day's end, you shall know the truth. I tire of this.
Notice how wrong this gets this compared to DMC5? Like, let's look at these, right? Slow-mo. Hang on. Like, all these, like, freeze, all these, like, these moments like this, the cinematic, like, ooh, it's just too long. It's bad for action combat. It kills the flow every time. Like that. You shall know. R1. Like, this is just killing the flow of the combat. It's not good action. But modern Final Fantasy fans can't tell the difference between good action and bad action, so they don't care. It's kind of also standard in FF16 to have these, like, cinematic, like, combat pausing cinematic moves, whereas in DMC5, that's actually really rare. Like, Vergil has that move where he's like, bang, psh, cuts the whole screen, silence, bang. But that move, you have to have, like, you can't just, like, spam that move. You need, like, full concentration bar, which means you have to be playing really well. You need full Devil Trigger bar. Then you do it. That's not like a standard move. That's a move you kind of have to lay a few dominoes up before you can finally do it. Judgment Cut End, that one. FF16 moves like that are just bread and butter. It's Tuesday. It's constantly, as you say, physics. You never lose control in Devil May Cry. This is constantly you're losing control of the character. You're constantly, like, having these, like, cinematics interrupting the gameplay. Crisis Core did this as well. What the fuck is even going on screen? Can you guys tell what's going on? What is this? What is this? There's so much fucking shit going on everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even call FF16 a button masher. I don't even call FF16 a button masher. I call it a budget masher. Because they mashed so much budget into this combat system and game to hide the fact that it's not real gameplay. Look at this. This is a budget masher. Look at this. This is a dog's breakfast, man. Fucking stupid little numbers all over. Piss off with these numbers. Like, just go away. Go away. Just like numbers everywhere. Like, good on you. You did 432 damage like 50 times.
Still fight like a man. Must I show you?
All these graphics are compensation for the fact that you had to buy a PS5 and pay full price just to get this game. That's what it is. It's like, that's what it is. All these graphics are just like, you got your money's worth. It's flashy. But we also can't make it too hard. We can't wall you on anything. No one ever gets walled on any FF16 boss ever. Alright? Because if you did, then you might feel that you wasted your money. So you have to make it too easy and you have to make it too flashy.
Must I show you? Show me more. Don't disappoint
It's just a fucking joke at this point, isn't it? I mean, when you watch this, guys, when you watch this, does this thought ever come through your head? Just here it comes. At any point during this, did you think, ah, yes, that classic Final Fantasy combat? When I think of Final Fantasy, I think of this. No, you didn't. None of you thought that. All right. And anyone who did is lying. Or you're like, I don't know, 21. This is your first FF ever. And you need to play more games. Bro Dude, thank you for the $6 super chat. Just wanted to appreciate your honest approach, man. Makes gamers feel less disconnected and more heard, man. Thank you. And of course, the entertainment factor. Oh, you. Oh, you. I appreciate it, man. Like, look, here's the thing. Like, I became a streamer and a YouTuber to get away from all that shit. That's what blows my mind, right? Like, the reason you become a streamer YouTuber is so you don't have to do the bullshitting and the politics and the arse licking you have to do in, like, I don't know, just 9-to-5s and normal jobs and all that. Why the fuck would you become a streamer and a YouTuber and then bring that exact same mindset over here? Why would you come here and just lie about games, pretend to like games you don't like, try to shill for games you don't like? Pretend to... why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense to me, man. Why would you pretend to like games you hate and pretend to hate games you like? I don't know. It's stupid. Joe Tran, thank you for the super chat. Did I know Platinum did Nier? The game company? I don't really know the game company, but I like Nier Automata. Yeah. Vanderblack, 16... only is a game that has a better demo than a full game. Yeah, the demo for 16 people quite liked, but the problem is you just play this whole thing and it's just a dog's breakfast. Geneva. Button mashing was classic Final Fantasy combat, Geneva. Of course, you're right. Yes, I mashed attack through some turn-based battles in Final Fantasy when I was grinding. So this is exactly the same thing.
You will obey.
You know what the sad thing is? People actually will say that though. They'll actually look at this and they'll say, but you just spammed attack in FF7, 6. It's like, it's yeah. God. Do you get off on being dishonest? Do you get off on like deliberately not getting the point? Because that's what a lot of modern FF fans seem to do. God, how many times have we seen that? How many times have we seen this dodge animation? Oh my god, man. Yeah, it's just sad, isn't it? It's just sad. If they really wanted Devil May Cry combat in 16, they shouldn't have made that perfect dodge window the size of a fucking house. That's what I mean. It's Devil May Cry without the skill and without the style. That's what it is. Oh yeah, and 16 did come with a game journalist ring that was like auto-parried. That's the thing! That's the thing, Peanut! After all that, look at this! After all that song and dance, oh, it's gone now. After all that song and dance, they only lost 20% HP each. They still had nearly full HP bars. After all that, you don't even do any damage in that game. Luma the health bar shit isn't moving. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, Geneva. So much damage. Oh god, it's so silly. So, why are they so spongy, horror? Because Square doesn't know how to design good action combat. It just thinks that like, oh, let's just give every enemy a billion HP. That's it. They don't seem to get it, man. Logan, thank you for the $5 super chat. Super happy you enjoyed Devil May Cry. Crazy perspective on how 16 was just a poor copy-paste. You should try the game From Dust. Chill game can be chaotic. I don't know From Dust, but thank you for that super chat. I gotta say, chat, the more I play DMC5, the more I'm just blown away by 16. In fact, it's nice to... Like, I know Souls fairly well, but it's nice to play this totally different kind of action to really see why Modern FF just gets it wrong. Modern FF action combat just feels bad in general to me, but now I know in like much greater detail from a much deeper technical standpoint why it's so bad. So, oh wait, Tivalno, the footage, they have the assist ring on that freezes the game so you can dodge. Oh, that's even worse though. I feel like that shouldn't even be in the game. I feel like there should not be a ring you can equip that slows down the game so you can perfect dodge more easily. It's just, the idea is offensive to an action, to an action combat person. You know. Silent Observer, thank you for the $6 super chat. Everyone knows that Devil May Cry stole the combat from modern FF games. It did. Devil May Cry 5 stole it from 7 Remake and 16, even though those games came out years afterwards. Watching my FF16 Let's Play, it's comedy gold with motion blur. Oh, don't get me started on the motion blur. Oh my god. How do they allow that? Yeah, exactly, Dale Robinson. But in older Final Fantasies, you could equip stuff, so you are wrong. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They just will do everything they can to not get the most obvious point in the world. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, wait. Did I just leave? Hold on. Yeah. Giga Beef. Wow, that's sad because you are complaining to relatively old games. This game is like 6 years old. Wow, that's sad because you are complaining to relatively old games. This game is like 6 years old. Are you... I don't know if you're agreeing with me or not agreeing with me. Can you say that again, but in like English? Can you say that again, but in English? And I'll try and respond to that. So, alright. And the reason I'm being mean to you is because you came into this game and you said FF7 Remake's combat is better. No, it's not. And you know it's not. Try again. Try again. Try again. While I fight this guy. You're agreeing. You're being ironic. Okay, I'm sorry, Gigabeef. I was mean to you unnecessarily. I couldn't tell if you were... I couldn't tell if you're one of those people, if you know what I mean. Logan, the 6-year-old game is a better combat than the 3-year-old game. You don't see his point. Yeah. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, I've been streaming for... God, I've been streaming for 11 and a half hours? Oh, but when you play more Devil May Cry... Benjamin, have I collected the new outfits in E33? Not yet, but I know there's new hair. I know there's new hair. So, I wanna play more Devil May Cry. It's too fun. I wanna do it. I'm not ready to go yet. Not yet. Not yet. How do I get on top of you? Ah. Whee! Hey, dude, check this out. This fight was horrible. This is going to be bad with Vergil. This fight's going to be very annoying. Oh, this fight's going to be so annoying. This fight's going to be terrible with Vergil. This is going to be horrible. Oh, no. I'm not going to worry about aura farming. I'm just going to get this over and done with. I need to get on top of him. Nero can do it instantly. But Vergil's just fucked. I'm just fucked. Oh no, there we go. Oh, here we go. Shinku! Start petting him! So on! Oh! No, I had it. Stand still. Stand still. So upset about this. Mixtape is better than this game, alright? There you go, how about that?
Out of my way.
This is so annoying! This is so annoying! Oh, where's Nero? Where's my arm grab that just pulls me on top easily? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Whee! There you are. I'm not Dismal. Shut up. I'm badass. Yeah. How do I get up there? How do I get on top of you? Alright, yeah, very funny. You're a funny man. Yay! Oh, fuck you! That's it! I've had it up to here with your shenanigans! No, get on the back! Wow! This is not a good fight for Vergil. It's not. This was made for Nero. And Vergil just does not seem to have the toolkit for the most part. Please, man, please. Please. Come on, please. Please, just get on top of him. Just please, do it. Get on top of him, man. Come on. Come on. Yay! Come on. Vergil, please. Please, Vergil. You are so fucking useless! You're such a fucking useless character! It's not my fault. It's the game's fault. I beat him. Oh, God, that was horrible. Platinum of the original DMC devs. Oh, Jojuan, thank you. So they did Nero. Okay. Oh, I still got an S. Still got an S. Think about that, chat. How about that? S rank. S for shit. Oh my God. Hans Grieber, what's going on? Was mixtape really 10 out of 10? Or just a mid-game? Mixtape is a mid-game. It's not 10 out of 10. But the only reason people even know about it or are talking about it is because it feels so immensely astroturfed. So yeah. Danjo, a sad thing is, if you look at the latest FF games, you can see that Square has no idea what they're doing. So instead they're just following trends and taking inspiration from other games, instead of taking their time to do their own thing. Only games you would love them to take inspiration from is older FFs and E33. There's probably other great games like that too, but you get the point. It feels like they're sabotaging themselves. It really does. It really does. It feels like every time Square makes a Final Fantasy, Square Enix, they shoot themselves in the foot. But not with a pistol, but with a repeating shotgun. You know. I mean, I made a tweet about this, actually, which I'll show you guys. Not that one, we all know that one, but so I was just responding to Pirate Nation's thing. FF7 Rebirth director Hamaguchi recently shared his thoughts on the future of RPG combat systems. He said that games like Clair Obscur Expedition 33, quote, may have been inevitable, as newer players increasingly prefer real-time gameplay over traditional turn-based combat. According to Hamaguchi, many younger players grew up with fast-paced action games and online multiplayer games, which has changed the expectations of modern RPGs. As a result, more developers are moving towards action-focused combat systems that feel faster and more interactive. At the same time, he made it clear that turn-based RPGs are not disappearing. Notice how literally absolutely nothing was said in that entire statement? Like, this is like... It's like reading a politician's statement or something. And it's also completely missing the point of Clair Obscur. It's completely missing the point of its combat system. Clair Obscur is not some fucking action game like Devil May Cry or Souls. It's not. It is Final Fantasy X's combat system. That's what it is, with parries. When enemies attack, they have parries. It's basically that's basically what it is. And you can just see it. It's got Persona's menu, but that's basically the system. And it's insane how much this misses the point. Many younger players grew up with fast-paced action games and online. It changes the expectation of modern RPG. See, this sounds like Square Enix the second Sakaguchi left, basically in the early 2000s. This looks like zero development on their thought process at all. You know. Voraxis, welcome in. 12 hours? You're damn straight. It's just... Action games have always been around, alright? The very first video game ever made, Pong, was an action game. It was not turn-based. The tech has always been there. The market and that taste has always been there. But there's a reason that, like, modern FF, God, sorry, my brain is actually melted just from reading this, because it's just such a set of nothing statements. Turn-based RPGs are not disappearing. No one ever said this. But anyway, look. Here's my response to all this. Here's me quote tweeting. Yeah, okay. No, piss off, Titus. There we go. Here's how bad things are. All right. Imagine if all Final Fantasy 17 did was use FF10's turn-based combat system. That's it. No parries, no QTE attacks like Legend Dragoon or what E33, no parries like that. Just that system. FF17 comes out, but it looks like a modern game, alright? It looks like fucking, you know, the same thing the Devil May Cry 5 is doing, E33, whatever. But it's just FF10's combat system, okay? FF17. That alone would make gaming news. That alone would dominate the JRPG market. It would crush all the competition. It would crush Atlas, Persona, Metaphor, those guys. It would just crush everything else. There'd be no competition to it. E33 would be the only competition to that, and that also does things slightly differently. That alone would reignite interest among OG FF fans who gave up on this series long ago. Even if its story was a bloated mess, which I don't want it to be, but it probably will be, because they seem to have forgotten how to write or pace their games. Even if its characters are boring and cringe, I don't want them to be either, but that's probably what they will be, alright? That's how far Final Fantasy has fallen. Something as simple as that would be enough to make headlines. Like, think about that. If like, you know this would be news. Of course, it's not the only problem. They also need to fix up their stories. They need to fix up their characters. They need to make their games, like, I don't know, have, like, worlds you can explore with towns and NPCs. Like this is a problem with FF13. 13 apparently, from what I've heard, just doesn't have towns, doesn't have NPCs. It's corridor, cutscene, fight. Corridor, cutscene, fight. And that's the structure of the entire game. So, not doing too bad. 400 likes. And you'll be... And of course, in typical fashion of the modern FF fandom, they get the point, but they pretend not to. And they're just like, oh, someone's never heard of Octopath Traveler. Or Bravely Default. It's like, you are just missing the point like nothing else. you get the point, you're just pretending not to. But anyway, to further show how bad things are, Final Fantasy 16, 2023, FF7 Rebirth, 2024, these have been out for years. They're both on console and PC. And yet there's still no reports, no announcements of either game breaking 5 million sales. Despite Final Fantasy being one of the biggest names in JRPGs for 3 decades. Claire Obscure, on the other hand, Expedition 33, it's been out for 1 year. It's sold 8 million copies, despite being on Game Pass, despite it being the company's first game, and despite being French. Alright? That is like a bunch of street basketballers winning the NBA. It shouldn't have happened. Also, I take back the thing about being French. I like the French. I like French culture, but I had to make that joke. It's too funny not to. So, yeah. It's just, it's so bad, the situation they're in right now. Yeah. To further show how bad things are, no it doesn't. It is more gatekeeping, making E33 more better when it is not new. Square Enix has Dragon Quest and other RPG titles that is in the same vein as E33, but it doesn't have to be a copycat. That is why FF7 Remake and FF16 are different and better. And I just responded with, FF16 is better. Sure, man, totally. Sure, buddy. Explain the failure of Metaphor? I don't necessarily think Metaphor failed, but it obviously didn't reach the same height. So my answer is, like, Metaphor is an anime game. The anime aesthetic does not have the same universal appeal as realistic 3D. That said, I would like to stream it one day. Personally think it looks interesting to me. That old argument, oh, they just, it's insane. It's insane how people just, like, get the point. You can't not get the point. You can't be that stupid. But they do. They but somehow they just do. Let's see some of the activity. I'm sure we will see absolutely nothing but the most honest arguments. Turn-based games are coming out constantly. If that's the only metric that matters, lol. It's not the only metric that matters, but it is a pretty big one. That have both better combat than any other turn-based FF and good things as well. FF fans, lol, are living inside of some simulation where JRPGs and video games ceased to exist for the past 20 years. I'm not sure what's scarier, how incredibly poorly worded and nonsensical this statement is, or the fact that it's got 88 likes. You know, the thing is, these people, right, who like this post, they don't know what he said because there's a bunch of nonsense. But they don't like me. That's why they upvoted it. They want to make me look bad. That's kind of it. What do we have here? And I'm like, it's not the only metric that matters, but with FF, it's a big one. The series has been a mixed bag of mid-slop after FF10, and everyone knows it. Sadly, he seems to despise anything that is not realistic looking. Just look at his posts about Bravely Default. Well, how can I not respond with this?
You reckon you're pretty tough, don't ya?
How can I not respond with that? Oh my god. This is just not true. We are in a very strong age of turn-based RPGs, and almost all are not selling tens of millions. LOL, lollilops. I'm not talking about turn-based JRPGs that look chibi, anime, or pixel, alright? No one cares about those games except hardcore JRPG fans, alright? No one cares about Bravely Default, Octopath Traveler, whatever. And silly sausage things like that. No one cares about them except the hardcore JRPG fans, alright? I like them, alright? I might play them, alright? But most normal people won't. It's just true. Fucking accept it, man. Just get real. All right. Greetings, Sebby. Cynical. Welcome in. How are you? The associated literacy of these people. I mean, they just don't get it, mate. Jay, I'm pretty tough. Look at the creatures I deal with on a daily basis. I wouldn't call them creatures, but you know what I mean. It drives me crazy how OG Final Fantasy fans won't touch another turn-based JRPG with a 10-foot pole like they're scared of it or something. No one's scared of it. No one's scared of these games. They just have no interest in them, all right? They just have the average person, all right, has no interest in Dragon Quest, Octopath, Bravely Default. It's just fucking true, all right? The reason Final Fantasy appeals to people where those games don't. It's just true. Try and figure out why. You can figure it out, but you just never will. You never will. You never will. All right. It's not that, like, Square Enix is the one saying that they're consistently underselling. And JRPG fans are the ones complaining that no one wants to play their games. The answer to this is pretty simple. You need to make a turn-based JRPG that doesn't just only appeal to that hardcore fandom, but also appeals to normal people and people outside of that fandom. It's as simple as that. You just got to go all in to what's great about that genre, but also figure out why, like, how it appeals to people outside of it. So, yeah. People want to see Red 13 moonwalk on a cruise ship. It's just sad, isn't it? JRPGs haven't grown with their audience. Well, that's the thing. We grew up, but the games didn't. And there's a reason that E33 in 1 year sold 8 million copies and fucking crushed FF16 and FF7 Rebirth. It should not have been able to do that, but it did. So, it seems obvious that the visual component in video games is important. Yeah, who would have thought, Gamer John, that for games that are prized on their art style, that art style would matter? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? You know, like, the very people who the very people who are hardcore JRPG fans because of its art are the same people who say that art style doesn't matter as soon as you, like, are not interested in chibi pixel anime art form. It's incredible, the contradiction. Keep the voice acting coming. You're enjoying the stream even more. Hannah, I'll do this all day. Normie games aren't exactly better. The more niche a game, the more interesting it is. It's not that Final Fantasy needs to become COD. It's not that it needs to become Call of Duty or FIFA. Again, that is a straw man. It's a fucking straw man. E33 shows you exactly how it's done. It's a game that plays like an old school classic Final Fantasy if it was made today with all the trimmings. Or like it looks like it excels in every single production aspect of production value. No 15 frame rate mixtape artistic choices. It's not a pixel game. It's not an anime cel shaded game. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's not Octopath Chibi. It's just trying to be all the best parts of modern gaming and that old style of gaming all at the same time. It's very simple. Like, do you think Call of Duty players are playing Clair Obscur? Do you think FIFA players are playing Expedition 33? Do you think people who all they do is play as NBA 2K, do you think they're playing E33? No, that's not the same thing. It's not. It's a straw man. It's a fucking straw man argument. Anyway, sorry. You're from the 80s and you didn't play those? Those graphics are kind of horrible back then. The FF7 and 8's graphics back in like the 1990s were not considered horrible. They weren't. They were considered top tier. They were considered top tier. Maybe today they've dated, that's true. Smokin', welcome in. You don't find E33 interesting either, so the point doesn't hit you personally. Listen, Mad, don't you ever have a different opinion from me, alright? In this stream, everyone has to think exactly the same, alright? This is not a democracy, this is an echo chamber. Don't you ever have a different opinion from me. So, this is what Square's going for. They want every audience to accept their own. Yeah, I mean, they got their audience, and now Sandfall has that audience. How did that happen? I don't know. Must have been a fluke. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to return to the main menu. Ah, Kupo. So, yeah. So, this is a subreddit. Alright. More Devil May Cry, you damn straight, motherfucker. You know what?
Show me your motivation.
I need one more mini whiskey. We'll do like a little bit more aura farming, then we'll call it, because it's been like 12 hours. But this is really fun. This is your favorite mission to do, Hitless? Ooh, Kubo. Mixtape was a good laugh. That mixtape was so funny to stream, man. As I say, I wouldn't recommend it, but it was a funny stream. So, Kinked Peach, thank you. Thank you. You know, I wish everyone got here a bit sooner, but it's all right. I appreciate you guys. Everyone who's been around with the stream forever, you know who you fucking are. And everyone who has discovered the stream recently, whether it be through E33 or whether it be recently through Devil May Cry 5. Or if you came here specifically to watch a mixtape stream, we did that as well. I'll be right back. come in and I just find Vergil standing there. Menacingly. Let's do this. Christopher Walken, he does look like he's got a touch of him there, doesn't he? Have I played Zidane in FIFA? Can he go trans? Can Zidane in FIFA go trans? Like an FF9? And use Solution 9? Alright. Where is Billy Summer? Billy's asleep! Because it's like, it's 2:30 AM here. And I should end stream because I've been streaming for 12 hours, but I just want to aura Farmer's Vergil just a bit more. Silent Observer, thank you for that $2 super chat. Sorry, I just saw that just now. You can't wait to see my reaction to Hope. That's gonna be... I'm still raising my power level for FF13. So, alright, cheers boys. Let's do this. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Vergil does look like Billy, doesn't he? This is... Oh my god, Billy actually is doing Vergil's face the whole time. My cat, I just realized. So... Alright. Enough fucking about. Let's do this. Pragmata? I don't... How is Pragmata? Did you guys enjoy it? Did it live up to the hype? Anyway, let's do this.
Too slow.
I need to fight something. I need to fight something right now. Look up the real Zidane. I know the real Zidane. He's a monkey from Final Fantasy IX. And he can go trance. And use Solution 9. And he plays FIFA. So, you liking it's nice, Elmo? Maybe. You need a Pragmata stream. I'm just gonna make jokes about, like... I'm just gonna make jokes about the girl blowing up. I'm gonna be like, where's the self-destruct move? How do I make her run into the enemies and just, like, explode? It's gonna be so bad, bro. Alright, maybe. Once I finish aura farming.
Go to hell. Stay.
How do you dodge that? I thought I dodged that.
You think you stand a chance? Get lost! Die. Get lost! Now you die. That's that. You think you stand a chance?
Alright. Back forward O is a backwards teleport. If you're airborne. Interesting, that puts you... Interesting. Okay, that's good to know. When you parry the death scissors, just shoot them to instantly kill them. Okay. Aura farm not complete. It's not. I haven't farmed enough aura. And I think that's like such a cool thing that DMC5 has done, is that this aura farming makes it just really fun to play for its own sake. Which is... yeah, that's a sign of a good game. When it's simply fun to play for its own sake and you're not even like kind of worrying about the numbers or this or that. That's cool. You come up with something really cool. So, Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey in 2 days. Ooh, I'm so gonna watch that. I like the two of them. And does that make me a simp? You're damn straight it does. Because I love the idea of a woman who can break my bones. Whether it's through submissions, or whether it's through leg kicks, I don't know. They're both turbo hot. And, yeah, they'd beat me in a fight. That purpose? Am I gonna do a full run? I mean, until I get bored, Divine Morph, which I'm not. Like, every time I do a fight, I'm sad when it's over. Again, that is another mark of fun gameplay, when you're sad when it's over. You're like, oh, I wanted more. Like, I need more enemies. I need more fights. That's really, to me, that's really good gameplay. Gina Carano is Mummy. Gina's awesome. I've always liked Gina Carano. When she was a fighter, when she had a guest cameo in Blood and Bone with Michael Jai White. Yep, that's her in it. In the movie Haywire, where she fights Michael Fassbender. That's a fucking amazing fight, by the way. That's so good. She also kicks the shit out of Channing Tatum in that movie. Trying to think what else she's been in. Oh, Mandalorian, she's fantastic. Mandalorian, she looks really good. She actually looks like properly solid, like she could kick the shit out of you. But she still looks really feminine and attractive at the same time. Deadpool as well. You know, she looks like she could tank a hit and she could punch your face in, but she still looks really womanly. She's awesome in both films. Sorry. Ronda Rousey, I saw her in a fight in Fast and the Furious, and I just think my only note would be that they didn't need to give her character any lines at all. That's what I think. Because Ronda's a good fighter and she's a cool physical presence, but she's not like an actor. And that's not me being sexist, alright? Because I would say the exact same thing about Kimbo Slice in the opening of Blood and Bone. Kimbo is a terrifying looking dude. He looks fucking strong, and he would just kick the shit out of you. He's really, really strong. But he's not an actor, and I just think like there are some... You don't need... When you put MMA fighters or wrestlers in movies, you don't need to give them like 50 lines. They can just stand there and look terrifying through just their physical presence alone. That alone is enough. So, and R.I.P. Kimbo. I mean, he had a mad look, and he had a cool personality. So, like Michael Jai White, on the other hand, you want him to have lines because he's also a really good actor on top of a martial artist. I mean, even Family Guy made this point with Jet Li. You don't need to give Jet Li that many lines in English in his movies, you know. And they show that thing where Jet Li is just like in an alleyway and he just beats the shit out of 3 huge dudes, like bam, bam, it's brutal, bam, slam their head into a garbage can, bam, break their arm, and you're like, oh, this rules. And then he like grabs the guy and he's like, where's my wife? The guy's like, what? Tell me where my wife is. It's like, you're kind of ruining what you're kind of undoing what you just did earlier. Tell me why my wife is, or I bash you more. And it's just like, oh, fuck off, man. Like, just, you know, and I got a lot of respect for Jet Li, but you don't need to, you can just have him be like the strong silent type and he's lethal. Like in Lethal Weapon 4, where basically he seems unbeatable, man. Like, he seems nuts in that. Jet Li in Lethal Weapon 4 is so lethal that when Mel Gibson and Danny Glover are pointing guns at his head point blank range, he kind of looks at them and goes, shh, and the magazines fall out of the guns. And when they pull the trigger, it's empty. And the thing is, he sells it. He actually looks like he could do that in the movie, you know. So, yeah. Donnie Yen rarely yeah, Donnie Yen Donnie Yen's a good actor. I think he's a good enough actor. But he is born to play Ip Man. He plays that character super well. Kane in John Wick 4, he's really good as well. Donnie Yen's been good for like decades. They've all been good for decades, man. They're all legendary contributors to their craft, in my opinion. So, Michael J. White in Black Dynamite is so good. It's so good, man. That's such a fucking awesome movie. So, all right, enough fucking about. Let's do this. It's time for Vergil to take his place.
You think you stand a chance?
Let's go.
Now you die. Too slow.
Sure you can! That's so cool!
Clean cut. Let's have some fun.
This is one of the coolest games ever made. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. Oh, did I beat Mixtape while you were asleep? Yeah, I did. 10 out of 10. Even better than this game, apparently. Did I watch The Boys? I have not seen the latest season of The Boys. The Boys is interesting, right? Because season 1 is kind of perfect. And you can tell that, they kind of realized that. And then season 2, they just made it stupidly political in all the wrong ways. But the funny thing is, Homelander is such a good character that you almost can't ruin him. He's actually just too good of a concept. And Anthony Starr deserves, I think, like an Oscar for Homelander. I think he deserves like 2 Oscars for that character. It's such an incredible performance. It's like terrifying, man. You physically feel uneasy whenever Homelander shows up in a scene, because there's just this element of unpredictable danger to him all the time. He's so good, man. And he loves the memes. Oh, there's so many Homelander memes. It's amazing. But I'll need to see, I need to see the latest season, because people don't seem to be the biggest fans of that. Well, one thing that I think is a real problem with The Boys, just one second. One thing I think is a real problem with The Boys is just how much unnecessary swearing there can sometimes be. And I know this because, well, we all know it, but I saw this meme where it's like the writing in the latest season of The Boys. It's like, listen up, you fuckwads. First we've got to fucking go down this escalator as Vergil, he's fucking you for it fists. We've got to take out a demon and put his fucking head through a fucking wall. Then we'll get hit with a million fucking stabs like this.
Now you
keep mashing the fucking button or else the fucking stabs won't mean a fucking difference at all. You know what I mean? It's like, that's kind of how a lot of the swearing is in The Boys, and I don't know, it's kind of dumb. As I say, swearing is totally fine if you use it effectively and you use it precisely. Like, use it with purpose, use it well. But cheap vulgarity, I don't know, man. Swearing doesn't make you cool, as Invincible said. So, profanity doesn't mean good writing. And what's really annoying, right, is that there's always some fucking idiot who's like, well, I know a bloke at work and he swears a lot, so that writing is actually good. It's like, mate, do I really... You know what? I'm not even going to fucking explain why that's so stupid. Just figure it out yourself, alright? I've explained enough times, figure it out yourself. If you can't figure it out, you're the problem. If you can't figure it out, then as Clive would say, fuck.
Now
Can't believe I missed that! Pisses me off.
Now you decide.
Savage! My god. You're in London. Not every Cockney Londoner swears that much like the Butcher. It's a parody. Thing is, like, Billy Butcher's swearing it often does work, but I imagine it's kind of been overdone the latest season. And if it wasn't, then why are there all these memes about it? This is insane. Sebby's beginning to believe. Thank you, Blackstone. This is so fun. That was stylish. S for Sebby. But yeah, just because you know someone at work who swears non-stop, that doesn't mean that that's good writing. That doesn't mean that, like... I don't really know how to emphasize that anymore. You just gotta figure this out yourself, because I've explained it before and I'm just fucking over it. They never learn. Pancake Bruiser, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? I don't know why I do a Scottish accent whenever you're in, because you're like Turkish, but close enough. Turkey, Scotland, what's the difference? There's actually a world of difference, but I said it anyway, because it's funny. So, I will love Vergil's SSS taunt. Okay, I'll try and get there. The problem is, Vergil kills everything so fucking fast that I can't get above S, alright? You silly sausage!
You think you stand a chance?
Don't turn your back on me and stroke your chin in a thoughtful manner. You are too strong! You are too fucking strong, mate!
Show me your motivation.
I'm motivated to get a triple S taunt with you, but I can't because you kill everything! In 1 second, you bastard! You know what? I think we need a patch where Vergil gets nerfed so he is as weak as he is in Netflix Devil May Cry. Alright. That's what we need. We need Vergil to be as weak as he is in the Netflix show. Then I'll be able to... then he won't kill things fast enough. I didn't forget where they're from, Hannah. I can sort of remember where people are from sometimes. So, alright, let's do this. Yeah, take that, you sign. We no such patch? It's too late. It's on Netflix already.
Die. Clean cut. Have you decided which one of you will die first?
Fuck, he's so sick. Like, Vergil shouldn't be as cool as he is. But he just gets away with it. Because he's that damn awesome. V reading poetry as you achieve SSS. It's funny because V is like the opposite of cool. But he just, again, he gets away with it by being so aggressively uncool. I see, he's so committed to being uncool that eventually you respect him. Or maybe not respect him, but he forces you to like him. He makes you think like, you know what? I'm glad he's in the game. Oh my god. Ah, you think soy milk is your ally? I was born in soy, molded by it. By the time I discovered real milk, I was already a man, and my testosterone was blinded. The soy betrays you, because it belongs to me. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. If Vergil spoke like that, if Vergil just had like Bane's voice. Ooh, hang on, wait. Journalist mode. I use journalist vision to figure out where I'm supposed to go. So, is that Bane or Deckard Cain? Well, Bane does sound like Deckard Cain, it's true. Like, that's like a fact. Deckard Cain on like 50 steroids. Like 100 trend cycles. Ooh, I smell murder. Let's deliver it.
Get lost! Now you die. You think you stand a chance?
You think you stand a chance against my soy? Time for soy Jill. Time for the soy that is approaching. Activating Aura Farm.
Go to hell.
Okay. Oh, okay, fine.
Your nightmare begins to Ha! Try me.
How about that, motherfucker? Oh, Bings, hello, thank you for that raid, I appreciate it.
There's no time for doubt.
Bings, welcome in. That was absolutely nuclear. There was no skill required at all. I was just on full power mode. Guys, chuck a follow to the lovely Bings. I know her through Expedition 33. You know, that game that ripped off Paper Mario? Yeah, that game. And, yeah, welcome in, chatters. I'm streaming Devil May Cry 5.
Show me your motivation.
This is my first playthrough as Vergil, and I can't stop aura farming with this guy. And I don't mean that as a meme. I mean, quite literally, in the top left corner, you see that glowing blue V? That is the aura farming meter. It goes up when I stand still, RP walk, land attacks, and do perfect dodges. It goes down if I get hit, if I run, if I dodge unnecessarily, or if I miss an attack. It forces you to play with absolute perfect precision. You have to be a fedora tipping, katana wielding, teleports behind you, nothing personal kid type guy to play as Vergil. And I can't stop. I've never been forced to play like this before in a game, and it just feels awesome. It feels so good. So, yeah, who doesn't love Vergil? I think he's fucking awesome. It's interesting. He couldn't be the main character, but you also need him in the game. Like, Dante is the main character. He's the face. But Vergil is just too cool. I can see why he's more popular than him, so... Yeah. Dan, give yourself some credit. You got so much better from DMC1. I'm cooking with the combos and dodges. Thank you. No, DMC1. Oh my god, you saw that. I was so scared of dying because the checkpointing system is so brutal that I played like a headless chicken. And yes, I won, but at what cost? You know, yes, I did beat the fights because the enemy just didn't know where I was going to be next because I'm just jumping around non-stop. But now the Vergil's like forcing me to play with like, oh, as much... Vergil is forcing me to attempt to play perfectly, and I don't normally do that because I don't normally have to. But with Vergil, the rewards for playing perfectly are so great that it makes me want to. So, Dante does have the hat. That's true. That's true. The Sephiroth to Dante's Cloud. I like that analogy, yeah. But it's interesting. As I say, earlier this stream, we were comparing Vergil's moves to Sephiroth in FF7 Rebirth, and like, what Sephiroth was lacking was weight, you know. His moves just didn't seem to have any impact or any gravity to them. Whereas like Vergil, when Vergil doesn't attack, you feel it. You feel this guy's moves, man. Like this guy doesn't fuck around. you can feel a visceral impact from this shit. So Sephiroth lacks aura, which is weird because in the OG he's got so much, but in Rebirth it's like, yeah, whatever. Vergil could smoke Sephiroth. I mean, technically Sephiroth is canonically. Then again, Vergil's a fucking demon. I don't know. I never really thought about that. They should do, you know the guys who did Clive versus Dante? They should do Vergil versus Sephiroth. I would watch that. And honestly, I don't know. Fuck, who would you put your money on at this point? It's a tough one, because Sephiroth should be untouchable. Whereas Vergil feels untouchable, but you can still beat him. But right now, I think Vergil's in the better game. So, wait, they actually did that? Oh, they actually did that. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Sephiroth did 47 damage. That's true. It's not very impressive. Wait, they actually did this? They actually did do Vergil versus Sephiroth. Sephiroth was untouchable until Remake and Rebirth materia. Well, yeah, sadly so. Yeah. They did. The death battle made Sephiroth win. I can see why they did. Like, Vergil, look, Vergil's fucking sick, but I think Sephiroth is kind of more of a cultural icon, if anything. I don't know, that's an interesting one. Well, let me put it this way. Sephiroth is in Smash Brothers, and I don't think Vergil is. That alone is kind of... that alone is kind of a tell, in terms of their cultural impact. But right now, I'm enjoying Vergil more. Alright? I feel a lot cooler playing as him. Sephiroth never fights against a Giga guy outside of Cloud, so it's hard to say. I agree, Senko, yeah. Death battles feel biased? They are. They are. Ultimately, here's the thing. In any of these death battles, and I don't just mean that YouTube channel, I mean literally anything, the character who wins is the character who the creator likes more. That's it. That's who wins. That's how it always is. Like, who wins? Goku or Superman? Well, the answer is, the person making the video, who do they like more? Goku or Superman? That's the answer. And you know I'm fucking right about that. Because with these fictional characters, you can invent any amount of nerfs and any amount of, like, buffs, depending on who you like the most. Dark Healer, you think Superman? See, that's how I know you like Superman more than Goku. We all know it should be Goku Necrosis. That's how I know you like Goku more. I personally think it's Goku. Superman in certain comics, you can argue is stronger, but there is no version of Superman in any movie or any TV show who would beat Goku. And you know I'm fucking right about that as well. You know I'm right. All the versions of Superman who would beat Goku are in comics that have not been made into, like, any movie or any show. It's just true. Superman in any movie or any show would get folded by fucking Vegeta before he even lands on Earth. It's brutal, man. It's brutal. But in the comics, you know, he's able to meditate inside of a sun and inhale an entire galaxy into one nostril. So, I mean, what are you supposed to do against that? That's stupid. So, yeah. Alright, enough fucking about. Superman has a weakness to kryptonite. Goku doesn't have any. Yeah. And kryptonite's kind of dumb. I still think it's kind of dumb. Just 1 second, chat. Dismal! Fuck you! That was apocalyptic. America. Oh yeah. Let's be real, the power scaling in Dragon Ball, Marvel Invincible makes very little sense. Yeah, they all start somewhat consistent and then they all just like go off the rails, sadly, at some point. Playing Crimson Desert? I don't know. Probably not. Not my kind of game. Although apparently it's really good. This game's sick, you need to play. Bings, this game is so cool. Like, just look at these moves.
Clean cut.
Shinku! Sure you can! It's so fucking awesome. It's so sick.
Fool. Die.
Also, Bings, you're probably seeing a lot of where Verso comes from in E33. He comes from this character. And I think he comes from Dante as well. So much of Verso comes from this character. No, seriously. Like, I was playing, I think it was DMC 3 or 4, and he literally did perfect break. 2 crosses, like makes that cross attack, and then...
Scum.
You telling me you don't see Verso in this? You telling me you don't see Verso in this? Hang on, wait a minute. It's nuts, man. So, Verso isn't edgy. Verso's his own thing. That's why Verso doesn't feel like a copy from this guy. So,
Show me your motivation.
Show me your motivation. And some of the moves this guy has are just fucking Yeah. Also, oh, the guy who made Expedition 33, the director, he's a big fan of this game, and I think he has like a no-hit run of it as well. Like a speed run of it. So yeah, there's definitely a bit of this imprinting onto Clair Obscur, which is really cool, really sick. Awesome, inspiration, awesome influence to draw from. So, he's the cutest and coolest person. You met him? Aw, I'm jealous. Oh shit. Just 1 second. I gotta kick some ass. Hey! Listen, you motherfucker. Oh, that's right. I didn't want... You don't have to deal with any of this. No, fuck it. No, fuck it. It's too hard. Too hard. I can't be fucked. Hey!
Now you... Clean!
Vergil, no! Stop it! Damn it, that takes too long!
Shall I entrust it?
Welcome to hell. Oh my god. Look, I did the triple S taunt, but like, it takes like 5 business days. They were gonna interrupt it. They were gonna interrupt it, mate. Oh, I should have knocked them down first. You know Jennifer Svenberg Yen? She's such a good writer. And she seems just like really chill. Seems really nice from what I've seen from her interviews and stuff. You asked Maxence, Rich, and the lead writer whether they are coming or not. Rich Cable left you on scene, Pong Kick. Well, there you go, mate. There you go, mate. I'm afraid Minoko was just too cool. He was just too cool for you. I like Rich. Rich seems really cool. He seems like a bit of a character. It's funny how, like, the cast of E33, they all seem like... I don't know. He seems like the wild card out of them all. And that's not knocking any of them. They're all fantastic. But he's got his own energy about it. So. The 3 million orb X-provocationist peak. That's the one you were talking about. 3 million! 3 million orbs. It's too hard. Beamer, I'm getting good. I'm getting there! I'm getting there! So. Alright, chat. I need to aura farm even more. Have I seen the Odyssey cast? That movie is cooked now. Yeah, it's not looking great, is it? I mean, I know there's 2 choices that are extremely controversial, which I'm not going to talk about because I don't feel like opening up that can of worms. But even those aside, like I look at the other casting choices, Matt Damon, he just looks too modern. I'm sorry, Matt Damon looks like a guy from this time period. He doesn't quite look right in ancient stuff. Tom Holland, I've seen Tom Holland in the trailers, and it just looks like Tom Holland confused why he's in that movie. He just doesn't... I don't see the character. I see young Spider-Man looking bewildered that he's somehow in this film. Good actor, just I don't know if I'd cast him. What's his face? Who else is in that? Robert Pattinson, again, I don't think he's a bad actor or a bad bloke, but again, I just see Robert Pattinson in a costume. I don't see the character. Charlize Theron, again, I just see Charlize Theron. Anne Hathaway. She was hot as Catwoman. I don't know if I cast her in that either. I mean, just like... all I see is a bunch of actors who look like... all I see is a bunch of actors in costumes. Whereas I feel like for the Iliad, the Odyssey, whatever you want to do, I need the immersion. And Lord of the Rings, for example, is a great example of this ancient movie fantasy immersion. Like, I don't see Viggo Mortensen, I see Aragorn, I see Legolas, not Orlando Bloom. Like, I know they're the actors, but the illusion is far more complete. Yeah, I don't know. But the casting choices, and we all know which ones I'm talking about, the two nuclear ones, they are just kind of considered nuclear. It's not, I don't see what they're trying to do with that. And I don't think it's a good idea. I'm trying to think, who would I cast as those actors, as those characters? Some people say cast Sydney Sweeney as Helen of Troy. Again, I don't think so. She's kind of too modern. You need people who kind of look ancient. It's kind of hard to explain, but Viggo Mortensen has that look. Viggo Mortensen looks ancient. Brad Pitt. There's the thing. I even thought Brad Pitt wasn't like... he's an interesting choice for Achilles. And he kind of works, I guess, because Brad Pitt just looks so perfect, and Achilles is meant to be like this perfect dude. I wouldn't use him as Achilles in this film. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The new Odyssey movie looks so bad that people are forgetting that Troy was kind of ridiculed when it came out. Not ridiculed. Troy had a lot of cool moments. But Troy was not considered a great film in its time period. It was not. And anyone who acts like it was is lying. I was there, alright? I'm 38 fucking years old. I was there when Troy was there, when Troy came out. Achilles was seen... sorry, Brad Pitt was kind of seen as a controversial, not the best choice, even though he has some cool moments. Peter O'Toole as Priam, the King of Troy. He was kind of seen as a standout performance in that. Eric Bana as Hector was good. Orlando Bloom, again, it was hard to not see him as Legolas, and... Orlando Bloom had a tough time breaking out of the Legolas mold, but I think he has. He seems like a cool bloke, he seems like a good actor. Trying to think who else. Yeah. It's not that Troy was a bad movie, but it wasn't considered a great movie in its time either. But movies today are so bad that now it's retroactively being regarded as good. I mean, when you compare it to what we've seen of the Odyssey, it looks like the good old days. Yeah. I would say 300 has aged better as an ancient movie. Yes, it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, it probably did. We all know it didn't look like it back then, but it's kind of like just more fun. It's very easy to get immersed in 300 because it's so unbelievably over the top. It's like American anime or something. It pulls no punches. It doesn't give a shit, you know. And guys like Gerard Butler. Okay, the cast of 300 actually looks sort of time appropriate. Like Gerard Butler, Lena Headey. They look like they could be from that time period, you know. Yeah, it's a tough one. 300's really watchable, whereas Troy, I actually just kind of think looks a bit off and weird. And not the worst film in the world, but it's not this, like, classic that people make it out to be. Yeah. Alright, enough fucking a beat. Let's do this. 300 is just damn fun. 300 is really fun. 300, guys, alright. Rather than smoke some dubes and play mixtape, instead, you should be like Slater from Mixtape and smoke a dube and watch 300 on a big fucking screen with a mate or two.
with a big surround sound system, you're gonna have a good fucking night. You're gonna have a good fucking night, I can tell you that. So, I love how that was like one of the biggest memes from streaming mixtape. Smoking a doob! Alright, let's do this fight. David Polos, it is. And I know from experience how fucking awesome that is, so. Alright, let's do this. Yo, I'm Vergil. I'm Vergil. It's time to smoke a doob. Oh shit! Whoa! That was a big ass doob. Oh yeah.
We decided which one of you will die first.
I've decided to smoke a doob. I can't believe that. Oh, it's so dumb. Yeah. Xerxes? It's funny, Xerxes in real life would have looked absolutely nothing like Xerxes in the movie 300. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Because that character just looked really cool. like the design of this character, his voice, you know, which is like artificially deepened and all that. Absolutely historically inaccurate. Completely historically inaccurate. But you know what? It's the rule of cool. He was so cool that he just got away with it. So, yeah. Well, you're telling me Xerxes was not like 9 foot tall in real life? Just so silly, man. Taylor Swift. I'm trying to think who would I cast as Helen in real life, and who would I cast as Achilles? Probably Henry Cavill. I mean, as obvious as that sounds, you want to cast like literally the perfect man whose mother is a god? Maybe Henry Cavill in the Odyssey. The thing is, in the Odyssey, Achilles isn't really even in that. He's dead. Achilles is dead. The only time they see Achilles is when Odysseus goes to the underworld and finds Achilles' ghost, or the version of himself in the underworld, but there's no reason he should look any different from how he was when he was alive. I don't know, fuck it, Henry Cavill as Achilles, Helen of Troy, I don't know. That's a tough one. Belle Delphine. I'm not serious. I just wanted to see what your reaction would be. I don't know. who could be Helen of Troy in the Odyssey? Lizzo. I mean, fuck it. Just go all the way, mate. Also, Alina Inverse, welcome in. How are you? I'm just memeing at this point. I can't really think. Gal Gadot? God, no. We need someone who can act, alright? Also, guys, chuck a follow to Alina Inverse. Alina, I can't stop playing this game. I can't stop aura farming as Vergil. I can't even run. I have to RP walk everywhere. It's just too cool. Jack Black as Helen of Troy. I mean, God. I wish I could say something funnier about that, but that's it. That's a joke right there. Salma Hayek? She's really hot, but Helen of Troy needs to be like 20s, I think. Margot Robbie? I don't know. She looks too modern. That's the problem. Like, it's got to be someone who's beautiful but looks like they were also born like 3,000 years ago. Anna Taylor-Joy? Again, looks too modern. Bella... Who said Bella Ramsey? Alright, that's it. No. We are not doing Pedro Pascal as Achilles and Bella Ramsey as Helen of Troy, alright? God damn it. You bloody brain-rotted silly sausages. Alright. I'm gonna do this fight. Since none of you can be serious, I'm gonna do this. Alright. It's Morbin time. It's Dubin time. Time to smoke a doob.
Show me your motivation.
Alright, fine! Show you my motivation. Stab at him. Salute!
Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun.
Ah, you broke my style. All right, motherfucker.
Let's have some fun.
Oh damn, I lost all my aura. I lost all my aura from that. And I deserved to be perfectly honest. I deserved it. I deserved all the aura loss from that. Fistball. Not sure you
Have you decided?
Wow, and I had 1 HP. Oh, it's so fun! It's so fun! Oh my god. S rank, motherfucker. I can't stop playing this game. It's too good. It's actually so fun. Judgment cut when? I know. We need another cool move. So. Yeah. Rose truly lock in. SSS taunting. Chef kiss. Thank you. I appreciate that. She has a period piece face. Alina, the fact that I thought that you were saying a woman's face looked like a period, I just realized I read that wrong. Sorry. You mean period piece as in she looks... She could pull off looking from an earlier time period. I thought that was like an insult or something. It's like, oh my god, she's a period face. That's what I thought you were saying. So, look, we just stream mixtape, alright? And that's exactly the sort of thing that the main character would have said about Jenny fucking... What is it? Jenny Goodman? Who's the character we're supposed to hate for no good reason? That's kind of how my brain just worked. Oh my god, she's a period face. Oh my god, Lamau. Want to shovel to dig your grave deeper? Oh, it's too late now, mate. So, alright. What if I read that right? You gotta... How could you say that to me, Alina? Mixtape has gotten to me, man. It has. 10 out of 10 for a reason, mate. 10 out of 10 for a reason. Jenny fucking Goodspeed. Yeah, exactly. I'm currently suffering from the disease known as Devil May Cry fever, where you can't help but play Devil May Cry. This can last for weeks. It's gotten me, hasn't it? Because I get this with other games sometimes. I've had this with, like, Risk of Rain 2. I've had this with, like, Total War Warhammer. I'll get this with Tekken. Yeah, it's sick. God, I keep forgetting to do this. Oh, it's so good. What did she say about the T-Rex? They were taking a photo of the T-Rex and the Stegosaurus, and the Slater was like, "You're awesome, Stegosaurus. I love you in Pretty Woman." Which makes me think that some of the script was AI generated, because, like, what the fuck are you talking about? What even is that statement? So, it's so dumb. You quit your job to platinum it. And you're not joking. That's how intense Devil May Cry is, yeah. Total Warhammer was too good until 3. Well, I played a big campaign of 3 recently as the Beastmen. Which is, you know, pretty on brand for me, because naturally I love the most horrific, disgusting, hideous race of all. Who don't even have settlements. They're such assholes, they don't even have settlements. I don't play the campaigns, though. I just like playing the Immortal Empires map. I like playing the just kind of free-for-all. All the races on one map and just kill everyone. I want to play as either Zench... Fuck, all the demon races are really cool, man. Zench, Nurgle, Khorne, Slanesh, you know. It's just that each race is so fucking huge. I know I've only got the time and energy to kind of go all the way with one at a time. And then recover for, like, months afterwards.
Now you...
God! That guy can't catch a break, can he?
Don't... There's no time for doubt. I know what must be done.
Is that Nero's arm? You're a terrible person.
You think you stand a chance?
Oh yeah? Well, in Netflix you don't stand a chance, alright? I saw you get tased by the American army and that took you out. Haha. Artie Shanker for the win.
Show me your motivation.
Well, Artie seems to be motivated to destroy this franchise. I mean, that's what we've seen from the Netflix at the very least. So, alright. I gotta see the weeb taunt, bro. There's a Stegosaurus statue in the Pretty Woman movie at some point. Wow. That's, well, it's not good enough. So, you played Total Warhammer 2 for about 1,500 hours. You did everything? My god. I went balls to the wall with Lizardmen, Beastmen, Tomb Kings I really liked. Yeah. Anything that's not... Whatever is the least human race, that's my favorite race. Oh, yeah. Risk of Rain 2 is dangerous. It's too fun. It actually is. No, Risk of Rain 2 is insanely fun. It's one of my favorite games. I think it's one of the best indies out there. Alright. Enough fucking about. Let's do this. You had Tomb Kings as your Warhammer army? Like, as in, like, figurines? They're sick. He didn't know Nero was his son when he took his arm, to be fair. Well... True. Alright? But still, he's a bad father. And Vergil will do anything to avoid paying child support. Skaven? I need to learn how to play the Skaven, because I really like them. I think Skaven are a fucking awesome invention. They're a great race. But I made the mistake of starting with Skaven on my first ever playthrough of Warhammer, period. I'm like, whoa, these guys aren't your conventional race. These guys are quite hard to use. Whereas Lizardmen are an amazing race to start with. Good money, and you're basically playing as a bunch of Aztec dinosaurs. You're playing as a small T-Rex that rides on a big T-Rex. It's the coolest thing ever. Alright. Show me your motivation.
Show me your motivation.
I'm into Warhammer 2. Oh yeah, I've been around a long time. There's a lot of things I'm into. I don't only think about Final Fantasy. The only reason I argue about modern Final Fantasy in my videos and on Twitter is, one, because it's funny, and two, because it deserves it. Alright? But most other fandoms are in a healthier state. Oh, he's dead. Okay, never mind. No. Put it away.
That's that. You think you stand a chance?
Tell that to the Dragon Age fandom. Well, I mean, are they sitting there saying that, like, Tash is actually, like, the greatest character in the history of that series? And then if you don't like Tash, you'd never played Dragon Age? I don't think they're quite at that stage yet. There's nothing else quite like the fandom that I argue with. So, I was quite surprised today when you noticed how many times you mentioned Transformers. Tokuku, appreciate it. No. Again, I grew up with Transformers. I know a lot of the fun stuff. Oh shit, just 1 second, chat. It's time.
This barely even counts as a warm-up.
Are you just swinging at the air? Let me put you out of your misery.
Shall I entrust it?
Oh, one of these guys. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. These are the guys that teleport, aren't they? Well, I have just the character to deal with your silly sausage shenanigans. My god, that was the most turbo weeb fight of all time. You would like Veilguard if they actually let you transfer your data over? So is it like Mass Effect, except they just... Ah, that's kind of sad. Origins is a fantastic game. They take more damage after you parry them. Ah, well I was too busy teleporting behind them. Because it just felt awesome. Does Sebby have duck face when he's in concentration? I do get a very serious looking face when I'm trying to concentrate. So, you need more people to play Origins and DA2. What's better, Dragon Age Origins or Mass Effect? Because I think Mass Effect seems more iconic. Even though a lot of people love Dragon Age. I would stream Mass Effect over Dragon Age. Given the choice. Yeah. And I do think that's going to be a really fun set of streams. Because as I say, I only know Mass Effect 1 halfway through. I know nothing about 2 or 3. And I hear 2 is really excellent. And also, I think they'd be a fun set of streams, because I like just kind of immersing myself in all that science fiction stuff, and it seems like they really went balls to the wall with coming up with the best world, or universe, and set of alien species and their own lore. Yeah. You like Origins more, Yoja, but Mass Effect might be better on a technical level. It's hard to beat Rex. Alright, it's hard to beat Garrus. It's hard to beat Tali. We all know why. Liara seems cool. No one cares about Kaiden. I just kind of like the Krogans. I think they're sick. And the Solarians are kind of funny as well. Because I think they sound like Jinray. I don't know, Elena, do you think Solarians sound like Jinray? I've kind of always thought that. And I don't mean that in like a disparaging way. I mean like, I just think that's kind of funny. It's like, oh, it reminds me of them. It's about building relationships with your team. Dragon Age is for building your world. Okay. Yeah. Apparently I can get lots of sexy sex scenes with aliens as well. That's also really important. So. But I like that. I like how Asaris live 1,000 years. And Solarians live 40. But Solarians are hyper intelligent. And they just think everyone else is stupid. But they also die at the age of 40. I also like how Asaris, the women race, the blue-haired tentacle women, they're just like super social. They love like whenever they go on long travels, they're always like sharing dorms with each other, heaps chatty. Whereas Krogans, on the other hand, are so unbelievably territorial and aggressive that they all need like a single cabin, even for short flights. Otherwise, they'll just kill each other. They're just so awesomely, toxically masculine. They're just too cool. They're just too cool to share a cabin with each other. They just have to kill each other. I don't know. I like that about them. How far am I in this game, Gokuda? This is my second playthrough as Vergil, and I'm just playing it until I get sick of aura farming. But I'm not there yet. It's just too fun. It's just too fucking cool. So. Is this the run where I go full sensei weeb? I am! No, meme-wism. This is literally me. Alright. See, this is how I feel when I play as Vergil. I wonder if I'll get a good one this time. Oh my god. This guy is fucking relentlessly funny. This is me.
What is going on here? Hi, can I help you?
The name's Sensei Ledoux. Maurice didn't tell me he had a sister.
Maurice, your friend Dewey's here.
Mom, it's not Dewey. It's Sensei Ledoux, idiot.
Maurice, don't speak to me that way.
Nice. Bagel bites. How fortuitous. I'm so glad she made these. Her food sucks.
Well, good thing the bagel bites are free, Maurice. Just like living in my house.
Well, I would have preferred some soda instead of this flavorless water, but I suppose this will suffice.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me on the couch with the hat. That's how I feel when I'm playing as Vergil.
Ah, too bad. So, Ledoux, are you married, or...
Mika-san! She's still outside! Oh! Mom, what are you doing?
What?
Let her in
Okay, hold on,
Mikasa.
let me let her in.
Oh, such a brutal punchline. I think I've shown this on stream before. He's got some other ones. He's got his whole channel is just this.
So, they made a filter that's supposed to make me look like an anime character, eh? I'll be the judge of that. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh my god, bro.
How fortuitous.
This guy's amazing. His whole channel is just like this character relentlessly. It's so fucking funny. I wonder if there's any wonder what his most well-known ones are. Average GameStop interaction. There's so many of him just going to GameStop. It's so good.
Question: brains or brawn? Mayhaps brawn, then. Allow me to rephrase. Strength or intellect? Before you answer, I happen to possess both. Ergo, the probability of success is 99.9%. Success of what? Why, a date, of course.
Oh god. So brutal, man. Oh, it's so brutal. Oh, his acting is like, it's too good. It's like impossible to watch. So this is how Sebby speaks to me. Oh god, help me. I wish I was that cool. There's so many guys like this at your local GameStop, Eoja. Half them work there. Well, it's why it's Lolo like has so many viral clips and has like so many thousands of subs on YouTube because he hits a vibe. He just like hits a vibe, man. We all know someone like this. So, all right, enough fucking about. Get me a fedora. God, I'm not that cool. But yeah, chuck a follow to him. It's Lolo. His shit always shows up on my Instagram, and it's always fucking hilarious. All right, enough fucking about. Let's do this. Is the Misaka body pillow allowed to come on a date? I just the fact that he actually has a Misaka body pillow. Just for the sake of comedy. it's so committed to the bit. It's amazing. So, an absolute panty dropper of a pickup line. Say-ah! There's one of his shorts, and I just can't find it. But it's one of his GameStop interaction ones, and the opening is just so good. He's just like, one copy of Shin Megami Tensei, please? It's just like, every time I think of Shin Megami Tensei, I just think of that one clip. And I think if I play that game for like 5 minutes, I'm just going to turn into that. So, yeah. The tagline for his YouTube channel is, let's make a deal. Follow me and I'll create more cringe. I mean, his cringe is top tier, mate. Mikasa, not Misaka. Did I say Misaka? Oh fuck, I'm a fake fan. Never seen Attack on Titan then. Uwu, Sagong. How will I get up here? Do I have to attack that until it glows? How fortuitous! Sorry, God. See, I can't stop copying him. He's too funny. So, all right, now fuck it about. Let's do this. Desmo! Your mom is Desmo. That was crazy. All right. Let's get through here. Yeah. We all know the bloodstreams. Oh, I thought it was a secret back here. Shin Megami has been overshadowed by Persona. Well, it has. I mean, no one knows what Shin Megami Tensei is outside of the hardcore fans. That said, I still want to stream Persona 5 and Metaphor at some point. I don't know if I'll ever stream Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh, you motherfucker!
This shall be your grave.
This shall be your grave! There should be a mod where Vergil just has like a fedora. And like you just and all his voices, all his lines are redubbed as that character instead. So it's so funny, man. If you could actually play as like you have that personality, but you're actually just really strong. Oh, it'd be such a funny contrast. So, Persona is all the religion, and Shin Megami Tensei makes it even weirder. Well, I don't know either game, so I can't really comment on either of those. Vergil had a fedora in the reboot. Of course he fucking did. The problem is, I doubt they did it in a funny way. Everything I've seen about the Devil May Cry reboot, it just like pisses me off. Like, it looks really annoying, man. Like, here's what I've seen from it. And I'm not sold on it. Not sold on it, guys. Not sold on it. This just seems outright disrespectful.
Not in a million years.
That won't work.
Why not?
He's bulletproof.
And I imagine many of you who played this were like, ah, okay, the joke's over. Finally, he looks like Dante again. And they just do that. It's like, oh, come on, guys. Blue Waffle Maker, thank you very much for the 3 months on Sebbywebz TV. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is so shit. This is so shit. This is so bad, bro. Unbelievably boring his character design is. Like, what is this? It looks like just... He looks like the main character from, like, a rip-off GDA. Generic wife beater, generic hair, like, just generic pants, like, generic... Like, what is this design? Like, what is it? Why even do this? Wow. Riveting dialogue. Like, it's so bad, bro. It's so bad.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Boo! Boo! Get off the stage! See, I don't care how good the gameplay is. I actually don't. It's just, like, why do I want to see any of that? why do I want to see any of that, man? It's just stupid. It's absurdly bad writing. Or peak writing. Yeah. And it's funny how the Devil May Cry... you know what the crazy thing is? It's funny that's not even as bad as the Devil May Cry Netflix. Like, that's even worse. It's even worse than that. Oh, God almighty. Appeal to Western audiences by toning down the stylization? Well, it's so dumb, man. They're wrong. Again, that's like Devil May Cry trying to appeal to, like, the GTA audience. That's why he looks like a GTA character. More swearing? I don't know, but, like, GTA, I don't know. Is the GTA fandom playing Devil May Cry? It's just stupid. It's kind of its own thing. Millennial writing, you feel ashamed of your generation? Yeah, look, I'm sorry, Gen Z. It's not me. I didn't do that, alright? I'm just as in shock as you are. So, But you know what? I'm gonna kick some ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. Say-ah!
You think you stand a chance?
Guys die? Oh.
Let's have some fun.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Fuck off, Featherface. God, they're everywhere. This is hard. Where's my storm that is approaching song? Where's the storm that is approaching? That's why I can't play well. It's the game's fault, not mine. Fuck. Back forward Y is the CC move.
Go to hell.
You're right, I forgot I can do this and this.
Silence.
Yep. No, I gotta remember all the others. Eggman! Devil May Cry without the stylization is like making Mario Kart into Forza. You shouldn't do it. Studio Madhouse made the DMC anime and it's better than the Netflix one. Yeah, it's funny that like a lot of the people are now saying that they owe the original DMC anime an apology. Maybe it was poorly received at the time, but it's like, oh shit, we didn't realize how much worse it could get. Thank you from Eggman for that $10 super chat. So, yeah. All right.
You think you stand a chance?
You think you can drink this soy? I am the soy that is approaching. The OG anime from 2007 is pretty boring. Well, here's how it probably is. Like, the original DMC anime is probably just kind of like a nothing burger. It's like whatever, nothing special, but like nothing to rush out for. But it's not like offensive the way the Netflix is. It's not like a spit in the face. It's not like I assume it doesn't drag this entire story and cast of characters through the mud the way that it looks like the Netflix one is doing. So here. Turn the camera so the enemies are off screen. Most enemies don't attack from off screen. But that's... where's the fun in that? Listen, mate. Vergil would be disgusted to hear what you just said. Turn the camera to make it easier. No! I want the maximum amount of enemies attacking me at all times. Like a real man. Alright. I want all enemies on screen. Because I am the storm that is approaching. In fact, I need some minis right now so I can deliberately not do the thing you told me to do.
Blast!
Alright. Surely there's some enemies here. Say-ah! Welcome to hell.
Show me your motivation.
Fuck! This is so cool. this just keeps getting cooler. I think I am getting somewhat better with him, with Vergil. I think I'm getting a bit better with the dodging, bit more precise with the attacks. I think this guy's playstyle is making sense. It's like the polar opposite of V. It's also the completely different from Vergil's and Dante's as well. Yeah. Also, Eggman, thank you for that super chat. The Devil May Cry, God, I sound like New Zealand, or the Devil May Cry anime follows Dante on his day-to-day business when he isn't saving the world. Still hunts demons, he just doesn't have to try. So he's kind of, I assume he's just like overpowered and just kind of bullying. Definitely improved. Oh, you, get out of here. Way better Divine. Oh, you, thank you. Do I still feel like a Devil May Cry tourist? I don't know. Is this tourist gameplay? Is this... I don't know. Normally when people stream these games or play them for the first time, are they getting this good? Or are they, Yes! I knew you were gonna say that, Elena. You bully me, alright? How can you say that?
Blast!
How could a milady see such a thing? I don't know, because someone was... I remember, with DMC4, someone came in and said they were glad that I was just using all the moves. Apparently some streamers just spam the same move over and over again and have no regard for the style system. I'm like, but it's right there. It's so easy to just change up as you fight. So. Tourists don't finish the game and they would only play DMC5? Oh, really? Kubo. You're flowing with each weapon and making it your own. That's what it's about. Cheers. No, well, every weapon is fucking cool. Every weapon can do... I don't know. Every weapon's got its own cool moveset. And it's so quick to change into moves. It's so quick and seamless. And effortless on the fly.
Scum.
See what I mean? Like, it just kind of feels natural. And in a way, I think this habit was built from Devil May Cry 1 when I was playing it. Because I thought you just have to, you know, you gotta keep changing it up as you fight to make the style meter keep going up, so... Yeah. Your fighting game background is... Yeah, no, the fact that I just play a lot of fighting games, they've always been one of my favorite types of games growing up. It's weird to apply that skill set to a single-player game, though. That's what's strange. So it's sick, man. Kasevik, you're proud of me? Oh, you! Get out of here. Not bad for a noob. Oh, you, get out of here. It's like people calling themselves FF fans, but they've only played FF7 once. Well, with the remake discussions, many of them haven't even played the OG, but they've watched a, playthrough of it. And then they tell you that you never played the OG. That's kind of how the debates go in that. So, yeah. Did you know I've never played Final Fantasy VII? I thought I had. I thought I'd finished it 6 times in my entire lifetime, but apparently I never have. Because I don't like Red 13 moonwalking and talking like Mickey Mouse. Funny! I had no idea. What can I get from this? Overdrive. Ooh, I will totally forget to do that. Give me the Yamato. What can I... Void Slash. How do I not have this move? God, that's embarrassing. Let me try this. Hang on. Oh my god, you didn't like Rude being bald? Singing about being bald? What a fake fan.
Out of my way.
Hold on. This is a new move.
Pathetic. Accelerating.
Wow. What is this move? And I forget to do this all the time. I always forget to do that. Void Slash? That's a sick move. Slows down time a little, okay. Alright. Alright, chat. Alright.
You think you stand a chance?
As much. Also, Deez, thank you for the $2 super chat. You missed my stream. What was my thought on mixtape? I actually don't think the game itself is offensive. It's the, as I said, it's the astroturfing, it's the industry plant narrative around it that is the reason people hate it. That, like, the fact that it gets like 10 out of 10 across the board from every review outlet, that's why people hate it. I don't think the game itself is particularly that offensive. I enjoyed streaming it, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. That's my review of it. So, and I joined streaming it because it was fun to do it with you guys and a meme on the game constantly. And talk about smoking dubes! So yeah. Eggman, thank you for that $5 super chat. I should do a video comparing how to do a playable boss fight. Comparing Vergil to Rebirth Sephiroth. It's like night and day seeing it in action. Oh man, were you there when I was, earlier we were literally comparing Vergil's moveset to Rebirth Sephiroth, and it was like night and day. Like when Vergil hits, when Vergil attacks, you fucking feel the weight of that move.
Die.
You feel that impact. You even feel his air slashes like this. There's like purpose and strength behind that. Was when we were looking at Rebirth Sephiroth, everything just felt floaty, light, weightless. It was weird comparing them side by side. Yeah. I don't know if I could. Yeah, I could maybe sort out a video of that one day, but I don't know. It just kind of comes up on stream.
Show me your motivation.
But guys, I'm going to respond to some chats here. Hold the line. That's not what I want to do. We're going to have to call today's stream. I've been streaming for 13.5 hours, and as much as I want to keep aura farming this, which I will. This is probably the first thing I'm going to do this weekend. Maybe either Friday or Saturday. I don't know. American time. I want to come back and I want to finish this game as Vergil. I'm like addicted. I see what you guys mean about Devil May Cry Fever. You just want to keep playing this game. The very act of playing it is really enjoyable. And that's how you know they've made a good game. Like, I'm not really thinking about numbers or anything. I just want to get better with this character. It's in a lot of ways, it's kind of like how I feel with Tekken, you know. I just kind of enjoy the feeling of mastering a character in all the big and small ways and just kind of knowing all their moves and just, I don't know. It's really enjoyable. It's a really, really fucking good game, man. So